Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Bell with William O'Neill India. My name is Rajashekar Kongari, Equity Research Analyst. I am part of MarketSmith India team, which manages model portfolios. Before we go ahead into this podcast, I would like to state the disclaimer very clearly, which is registration granted by SEBI, membership of BASL, and certification from NISM in no way guarantee performance of the intermediary or provide any assurance of returns to investors. Investments in securities market are subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. Let's look into Nifty's daily chart to understand the market, how the benchmark index is placed at the current moment, and what are the levels we are looking into with respect to moving averages. And I'll also give the O'Neill's perspective as well. Just for your information, yesterday's candle is not updated here. Maybe due to technical glitch, it will be updated during the market hours. But yesterday's candle was somewhere something around like this. So in the yesterday's trading session, Nifty made a new all-time high around 20,160 level. So that is going to be the current all-time high for the index. And if you look at the past performance of the Nifty, from the starting from April, March, Nifty has bottomed out around 16,800. Since then, Nifty has been in a very good upward momentum. You can see it has rallied more than 3,000 points on the index front. And during this upward momentum, you can see Nifty a couple of times it tested its 21 DMA and it has found very good support at its 21 DMA, which is a very constructive sign of a rally. This can be applied for any stock as well during the momentum on the upside. If the stock retraces towards its 21 DMA or 50 DMA, and if it finds support at that particular level, it's a very positive sign, and it indicates that there is a fuel for more upward momentum. It also indicates weak investors are shaking out from the particular stock, and only confident investors or big investors are still continuing with the stock's upward rally. And from there, Nifty has found some kind of selling pressure or profit booking, you can say, and it tested its 21 DMA and it has breached 21 DMA, and 50 DMA was also tested, and it breached 50 DMA for a very brief period of time, around 6 to 7 trading sessions, and then it rebounded from the 50 DMA very strongly, and volume was also very higher during this strong rebound. And then Nifty made a new all-time high. 20,000 level was made from the index, which is a very positive, very big psychological level. So most of the foreign institutional investors or global institutionals are looking at Indian market, and they are very rejoiced, and domestic institutional investors as well are very happy with the market performance. In the short period, this current week, Nifty has been trading in a, you can say, very short range around 20,000 level. You can see here the particular area, and still it is able to hold on to the gains, which is a very positive sign. And in the today's trading session, if the Nifty able to close at a new all-time high, then it is going to be sending positive signs for the upcoming week as well. This is not just with the Nifty index. This upward momentum or rally has been seen in the broader market indices as well, such as Nifty mid cap or Nifty small cap. These indices are also trading at new all-time highs. So overall market width is on the positive side, which is a very constructive sign. So in this current market, lots of breakouts will be seen, and the probability of these breakouts being successful will also be on the higher side. That is because around 70 to 75% of the stocks move in direction with the overall market movement. Market is nothing but the accumulation of stocks price movement, right? So when the market is at new all-time high, that indicates lots of stocks are also making new all-time highs. Lots of stocks are also breaking out and making new highs in their stock price as well. Coming to the O'Neill's methodology, when the Nifty made a new all-time high around 20,000, we changed the market status to confirmed uptrend. That is according to our methodology. That is on the Monday session. But even though we were in under pressure around this point, we continuously adding stocks to portfolio, and we have stayed invested in the portfolio, and our portfolio performance was also very strong during this period as well. This is not just for this period. For the last 3 to 6 months, we have been outperforming majority of the indices. You can check our portfolio performance with respect to Nifty, mid cap, small cap indices as well on the portal, and you can see the outperformance which we have able to generate. That is with the portfolio front. And going forward, we'll be continuing to stay bullish on the market. If there is any accumulation of distribution days from here, then we'll be slightly cautious. But looking at the scenario and the Nifty extension from the 21 DMA is also longer, so that might not happen in a short period, but it will take a lot of time for the Nifty to come towards its 50 DMA or 21 DMA, which are very close. And if those levels are breached, we might consider change the market status to under pressure. But until then, we continue to stay in confirmed uptrend. That is with the Nifty's and overall market structure. Coming to the key news and which are stocks which are in news and which will be under radar in the today's trading session are NTPC has signed a joint venture agreement with the Uttar Pradesh Rajya Vidyut and Nigam. So stock will definitely be under radar in the today's trading session. And Tata Power's subsidiary, which is Tata Power Renewable Energy, this company has signed a power delivery agreement with Xpro India through a special purpose vehicle to develop a 3.12 megawatt of captive solar power plant. Tata Motors has unveiled a facelift version of Tata Nexon, and during this unveiling session, its managing director Shailesh Chandra has talked about overall demand for the internal combustion engines as well as EVs, that is electric vehicles. And the MD believes, Mr. Chandra believes that around 40% of demand is going to come from the rural market, not just with ICE cars, that is internal combustion engines. The EV segment is also having very good traction and very good demand from the rural segment. This is because EVs have a very low maintenance when compared to ICE cars. That is because the fuel costs are lower and servicing charges will also be lower for the EVs. So this is a very positive and attracting parameter when people from the rural or not just with urban are choosing EVs when compared to IC cars. And also EVs, affordable EVs have come into the market. Tata Tiago EV has come and around 10 lakh segment. And other cars, MG has also come up with their EV, very affordable EV. And lots of other companies, Hyundai and Honda or other Maruti is also looking into this particular segment to attract and to capture the demand which is there in the rural as well as urban areas. And Alchem Laboratories has mentioned that Income Tax Department is conducting a survey at some of its companies' offices and subsidiaries, and the company is giving full support and very cooperating with the officials of the IT department. The company also believes this will not have an impact of operations of the company. Let's see how the stock market reacts towards this. And coming to institutional activity, yesterday's foreign institutional investors were net buyers of Indian equities. They have bought nearly 300 crores of Indian equities, whereas domestic institutional investors were net sellers of Indian equities. They have sold nearly 50 crores of equities. So that's not a major amount of buying or selling which happened in the yesterday's session. For global cues, if you look at US market, major three indices which we track, Dow Jones, S&P, Nasdaq, all three indices are closed in the positive territory. So overall global cues from the US market are on the positive side. Asian markets are also trading a positive higher as we speak. You can see Shanghai is trading a little bit with lesser magnitude of gains, but Kospi and Nikkei are trading more than 1% higher as we speak. So overall cues from the global market, US market especially, and Asian markets are on the positive side. Let's see how the Nifty is indicating or trading at the current moment. It is trading at 20,235. That is nearly 100-point higher closing compared to the yesterday's closing. So GIFT Nifty is also indicating a positive opening for the index. Let's see how the Indian market opens. If this higher opening is sustained, definitely we are going to see a new high on the Indian market. And as I mentioned previously, closing at new high will definitely send positive vibes, and with the festive season coming up, definitely a positive sign, and psychologically a very positive sign for the Indian institutional investors as well as retail investors as well. For the Tata video, we picked Kei Industries. So we have included this particular stock in our buy watch list as well. Currently, it is trading very close towards its pivot. Overall, we like this company. This majorly because of its ratings. You can see here EPS of 92, indicating a very strong fundamental character. That is majorly because you can see the highlight portion here, left side bottom section. The EPS and sales growth has been very consistent, and the company was able to generate a good amount of growth both on the bottom line and on the top line section. ROE is also very good at 18%. Technical parameters are also staying very intact. I can see RS rating of 81 is belonging to strong parameter, and also A by D rating, that is accumulation distribution, is also very strong at A, indicating good amount of accumulation happening in the stock. So when this breakout happens, definitely a very good contender for adding to portfolio. And if you look at the base formation, you will understand why we like this base. If you do in-depth analysis, you can see during this fall, Nifty's this stocks volume has come down, even though there was one or two big red bars, but overall volume has been on the lower side. And during the right side of the base formation, when the stock was going higher, you can see volume was also increased, and couple of bars are above average, a very positive sign. And during the handle portion, this portion, if you observe, during this fall again, during the handle portion, the volume has been very lower. Again, a very positive sign. And now currently the stock is looking to break out, and it is 3% to the pivot. And during this upward rally of 3%, the stock volume increases. And if it closes, sustains above pivot, definitely a very good stock to add to portfolio if you are looking for fresh additions to your portfolio. Thanks for joining today's Probable. Have a very good trading session.